How to make a material fade and fade widget icons. Start by creating a material. In order to adjust the opacity, we must change the blend mode to translucent. Promote the opacity to a parameter. Make sure to give it a simple name, since we will be using it later. Give your material a color or texture. Set something to be the material. Using an event of your choice, create a dynamic material instance targeting a component. Set it to be the same component as you want to affect. Since I've chosen the first material in my mesh, the index 0 is correct. But if I had chosen element 1, for instance, I would set the index to 1. Set this material to be the one we created. Add a set scalar parameter node. To animate the value, add a timeline with values of your choice. Play from start is a more accurate choice. Set the parameter name to be the name of the opacity parameter. You can also play the timeline from reverse to get the opposite effect. You don't actually have to set the component material to be the fade one, but it will change since we're setting it with the dynamic instance. You can also set the material to be a texture, but it will be a bit weird. You'll see it more when I set it to be the same texture as the arms. All right, so now I showed you how to do it locally from a class, but you can also do it while casting to other actors. If it's only one actor, get actor of class and connect the part you want to affect. If you want to do multiple actors of the same class, you will need to use get all actors of class. For each loop will not work. So instead, you will have to get a copy and do it with as many actors as you need. In order to fade something out in a widget, create an event in the widget and set the render opacity. Call the event in your character. To make it fade, since we don't have a timeline in widgets, we could create a system where we lessen the float every millisecond. This will work just fine, but there's an easier way to do it. We can use a little workaround to get the timeline from our character to work here. Add a float value in the event and connect. In your character, before calling the event, add a timeline exactly like we did before and connect it to the event. Bam!